on, viewers. All eyes are now on the high-stakes battle between Delhi's iconic Gymkhana Club and the centre. The club was asked to vacate its prime location right next to Prime Minister's residence. The legal fight has now reached the Delhi High Court, where here's what the court, the petitioners and the centre have said. So what really happened in the court today? The Delhi High Court refused to grant any interim relief to Gymkhana Club against centre's order, saying that the matter is premature at this stage. The court noted that no formal eviction process has yet begun and issued notice to the centre, in fact, seeking its response in this case. But the petitioners are pushing back hard. They have challenged the centre's move as arbitrary and unlawful, arguing that the government failed to clearly spell out the so-called public purpose behind reclaiming the land. Their key argument: the government cannot take possession first and then issue notice later. Centre, meanwhile, has laid out its position clearly before the court. It argued that the Gymkhana Club cannot be forcibly evicted without following the due legal process. The government said Clause 4 of the lease explicitly allows re-entry if the land is required for public purpose, but insists that any action will be taken strictly in accordance with the law. Centre also pointed out that the compensation provisions exist, including monetary compensation or even alternate land, and added that even the government-appointed Gymkhana management panel has opposed the notice. Let's go across to my colleague Deepankar, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Deepankar, help us understand what really happened in the High Court today and what does it mean for the members and the employees of Gymkhana Club? Because Centre has been asked to file its response in the next 8 weeks. So what does it mean for the members and the employees?
Well, the centre's main response was that no eviction will be done without following the due process. So this response that has been given by the Solicitor General was taken on record by the Delhi High Court, and then the Delhi High Court went on to say that in light of this submission that has been made by the Solicitor General, there is no need for any kind of interim directions to be passed in this entire case. However, it went on to issue notice in this matter. The main petition that was filed, where the notice which was issued by the central government has been challenged. And in that, the court has granted the central government 8 weeks' time to file a response, where the members who had approached the Delhi High Court, along with the staff, employees, and one other last body, the last elected body, these 3 petitions were there in the Delhi High Court. In all these 3 petitions, this notice has been issued to the central government, where they will be filing their reply as to the issues raised by these petitioners, where they are saying that the notice that has been given has vague grounds on which they are seeking re-entry in this matter. It was very categorically argued before the Delhi High Court even today that the reasons that have been pointed out in that notice are vague, and they have to spell out effectively as to what are the reasons, why do they need this premises, the Delhi Gymkhana premises. So taking all those factors in consideration, the Delhi High Court has issued notice and sought a complete reply from the central government. And in the meanwhile, it took note of the submission of the Solicitor General that no eviction process will be followed without following the due procedure that has been established by the law.
Right. Thank you very much, Deepankar, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on this story. We have a reaction as well coming in on this. Listen in.
It's a welcome move that it is in a way there is relief only that no forceful eviction will be done on the 5th of June. The Solicitor General himself submitted that it will not be done. So it's a welcome move, but due process of law will be followed. So let's see what happens. It's a long battle ahead.
And with this, we will slip into a very, very short break. Coming back with lots more. Stay with us.